What's going on, guys? Angel here. Today I'm just going to give you a few tips and tricks on how to attack Operation Breakout. Now, right now I'm attacking with an incendiary shotgun. I'm using the combat shotgun. I actually recently just got it gold. Now, we only have a minute played into the game, and we already took the house over. All you really need to do is just lay down with a shotgun and just wait for the enemies to come to you. If you actually look behind me, one of the walls is put up, and if you're defending, you should always have that down so you could wait to rush into the house. Now moving on to attacking the bridge. Usually if you're sniping and you have smokes, you might as well throw your smokes down for your teammates, help them out. Make sure you throw them far enough over the bar so that none of the enemies can see their heads. Usually when you're defending this point and someone throws a smoke, you'd always see the head or you could see the hammer going down. Right now I'm just sniping, but like right here I threw the smoke a little too short and I can't even see the enemies, they can't see me. It was just a really bad smoke. Now if you're sniping and you don't feel like standing in the barn, you could walk over to this area right over here and you could pick off the people behind the truck or the barrel. Sadly I got shot through the window, but I ended up back in the barn, and I know of this spot where you could hide behind this brick wall, and all you have to do is you have to get close up to it like this, and you could shoot any enemy through the wall. I suggest going for headshots because technically your rifle's in the wall, so you will get hit markers. I'm using the Lee Enfield. I know it's not actually a one-shot kill even though it says it is, but this is still a pretty good thing. Go for headshots. I was going for a challenge right here. Some of the enemies actually stopped spawning for me. I started looking for other enemies over here, but there's none there. Now, a thing about this spot is it's not completely like bulletproof. You could still get shot. I might get shot in a little bit. And for some reason the Lee Enfield can't reach that long of a distance. Even though I did get a headshot on him, he will go back there later. As you can see, it's not actually bulletproof, so you are still pretty hidden from the enemies though. That's a good thing. Moving on to attacking the bomb, I highly suggest using an airborne with any SMG that you're comfortable with. Right here I'm using the Duck Soup, which is a PPSH variant. What you can also do is you could shoot the dynamite on any walls, anywhere you plant them. You could use this on any map, and it will detonate the dynamite right away. Now, the reason I choose airborne is because you can attach a suppressor, so when you're planting the bomb and there's enemies attacking you, you can just go after them and no one will know you're there. You should always have these two walls breached, no matter if you're defending or if you're attacking. I know it sounds stupid if you are defending and the walls are open, but you could just sit back with a sniper and you could hit clips when they're coming through. Now right here, all you really have to do is play passive as possible. You just need to hold your suppressor. As you saw before, I planted an S-mine on the other side. That's so I can know that if there's an enemy there and I'm not looking. Like that. I didn't even see the enemy, but I ended up getting an assist. Now, none of the enemies know I'm here because I'm shooting with my suppressed SMG. Now at this point, all you really need to do is sit back and play passively, wait for the enemies to go for the bomb. Like you see here, I saw two enemies diving for the bomb. I know the aim is off, but I still have the suppressor, so none of the enemies know I'm there. Now I see the bomb's about to detonate, so I'm going to start heading over to the tank as soon as it does, and I'm going to hop on the turret and make sure I can clear out any existing enemies. Now when you're on the turret, you might want to watch out for the left side, because that's usually where the enemies spawn before you reach your first checkpoint. But I see a couple of my teammates are heading over there, so I'm just going to cover them for a little bit. And I see that it's completely clear and they have it handled, so I'm just going to keep escorting the tank by myself across the way. Now after you hit the first checkpoint, all you really need to do is either sit behind the tank or sit on the turret. And as soon as this archway passes, usually people camp to the left, right next to the wall. As you can see here, I'm about to get flamethrowed right off the tank. That's why I think staying on the turret is probably the worst decisions you can make. Now, if your teammates are going to rush the tank with you, you might as well just try and help out with the enemies. But here, I'm playing with a bunch of randoms, so I need to go for the tank by myself. I'm not saying any of my teammates aren't doing anything. I'm just saying it's a lot easier to do it yourself if you want to get the win. Now, It's not a smart idea to have a lot of snipers with you while you do this, but it is a pretty good idea to just let them do them and you just go for the tank. Now, as you see right here, I'm just going to skip a little bit forward to when we're going, and usually I have a grenade on for this reason. Grenades are perfect for escorting tanks. They are the best way to get as many enemies off the tank as you can. All that matters is your timing and placement. I know this isn't Breakout, but I got another quad feed in a game after that, and I just think grenades, time placement is perfect. Sticky grenades are okay, but in all honesty, I think you should just use frag grenades so you could cook it and you know exactly when they're going to explode. All you really need to do is just sit with the tank and just push it over the line. As you can see, I pretty much just escorted the tank by myself, and we're going to move on to defending Breakout. Now, this is going to be a short defending because it's pretty much just me defending the house. I got about 8 or 9 kill streak with just one shotgun, and I thought that was pretty well. Now, usually what I do is I rush over here because this is where I usually come when I start out on attacking, and I don't see anyone there, so I just try to go back to the house. I make sure it's alright, and I check back. No one's there. If you look in the bottom right, I actually have 2 tacticals and 2 lethals. This is because usually when I'm defending for a tank, I use my shotgun class. I got the double nades, I got the double stuns. It's perfect. Now, I saw that they got to the house within 30 seconds, and I don't think that's doing too well because all of my teammates are dying pretty fast, and they're just coming in here too fast for me. All I really do is just sit here, I throw a couple nades, I don't get anything, but they know exactly where I am right away. It's perfectly fine if they take the house a little bit. You can always recover it. Sadly, they didn't recover it when we were attacking, but that's alright. Now, over here, I think that they're about to take it, so I actually cut out the part where I started running back because I thought they were about to have it, but we actually didn't need to run back. Sorry for this part. This is just to prove that you could always take back the house and you should just never be too sure. I don't know why I was running this far back. I think it was just to see how far back I could actually go. When I realized that we actually had the house under control, I started running back to the house, and in that time, we were able to take the house back over. One of the teammates that is actually a random, he was doing pretty good. He was Zunzi, I think his name, Xunzi. He did pretty well for himself. I ended up throwing a couple nades into the thing. I see that they're in the house, so I pick up 1 kill here. I turn around and pick up another guy behind me. I start running out of the house, and I pick that guy off. I see 2 people in here. I take out 1 sniper, take out the other sniper, and all I really need to do is run back in the house. Now for this spot, rotation is all you really need to do. You can run out the left side, you could go all the way around the house, check out the tunnel, run back into the house, go to the left side. I see 1 person coming in here. I start checking outside, and then all I really need to do is just make sure I don't die. Gotta help my teammates out. Everyone's rushing. I get another 3 more kills here, and at this point I start getting a little bit cocky. I start waiting for the enemies to come, but my aim is horrible, and so is the hit registration. That should have been a kill. That should have been a kill. It was center mass. It's a 10 damage shotgun. That guy died automatically. All I really started doing right here was I started running, but I missed my shot. That one I know definitely wasn't a kill because I hit him right in the ribs. But other than that, to defend the house, you need to work as a team, you need to rotate, you need to just play campy. I know it's a horrible thing to do, but you just need to camp as much as you can. I still get cocky, I try to get another couple of kills, but I ended up just getting 1 and I started rushing the rest of them. Or I got 2, I started rushing the rest of them. No one else came out of the tunnel. Time's about to end, so I just try to rush them, see how many kills I get, but time just ended. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'll see you guys later.